That, dudes, is so good. G'day legends, welcome to the Tucker and Tine YouTube channel. Today I'm making pork schnitzel burgers. Now wild pork's a bit of a controversial meat, I guess you could say. A lot of people are worried about eating because of parasites, worms, eating dead animals, all that sort of jazz. But if you know what you're looking for out in the field, it's quite a good eating meat. Now your first step is to pull this out of the fridge and let it come to room temperature. Now while I do that is when I'll get my coleslaw ready and in the fridge. So after I cook this all up, coleslaw is ready to go. Now your coleslaw ingredients are going to be super simple. I'm going to go for half a cabbage, 1 carrot, mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, white pepper, and celery salt. Ingredient measurements will be in the description. What you're going to want to do is get a big bowl, grate your cabbage, grate your carrot, add your mayo, apple cider vinegar, mustard, pepper, celery salt, all to a bowl and mix. And once you've mixed it up, cover and put back in the fridge for once you've finished cooking your schnitzels. Now schnitzels are super easy. What we're going to go with is a bit of flour, buttermilk and crumbs. Now what you're going to do is you're going to tenderize them and get them quite thin. This will help with the cooking process too, so you know it's cooked all the way through. We're cooking wild pork today, you want to make sure it's cooked correctly. Now I don't temperature probe my schnitzels. I did at the beginning, but they're so thin that they just read incredible. Like they just read big temperatures anyway. So again, it's wild pork. You cook it to however you want, but I feel very safe in the method that I'm about to do eating it. I also thought I'd mention that this has been frozen for at least a month. So in doing that, if it has picked up any nasties, a lot of them will be killed through the freezing process. So first step is get your 3 bowls. I get flour, buttermilk, and my crumbs all ready. I like to add seasoning to my breadcrumbs. I just think it adds another layer of flavor. Sometimes I'll add salt and pepper to my flour, but today I'm not doing that because this pretty well has everything I want in it. So I'm going with Lane's today, signature, use on everything. This is really tasty, really good seasoning. I enjoy using it, enjoy eating it. I think it creates a good product with the coleslaw and what we've got going on in there. Should add a really nice combination. Got to dip in your flour. We're then going to put it in our buttermilk, make sure it's all covered. Then we're going to add it to our crumbs. Now once this is done, I like to let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. Now, there's probably multiple ways you could fry these up. Like there's probably no real wrong way of frying them up. Use whatever oil you want to, cast iron, use whatever pan you want. I just happen to have a backstrap stone pan here, so that's what I use. I've also just happen to have olive oil, so I'm going to use that today. So generally when I'm frying it up, I like to do 3 minutes on either side, fairly hot temperature, cooking away, but I don't want to burn the schnitzel. But being that it's pork, I do like to know that it's fully cooked. So this cooking on a high temperature or a medium to high temperature, knowing my oil's hot, and then cooking for about 3 minutes either side, I know that pork is cooked all the way through. Now that your snitties are done, chuck them on a plate with a bit of paper towel and just let a bit of that excess oil soak up in the paper towel. Whilst that's happening, I like to chuck my burger buns in the pan and get them brown there. Alrighty guys, so there we go. That's really all it is to it, eh? Now, enjoy the spoils of your hard work. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good stuff, that is. Bit of coleslaw on top. Hell yeah, man. That there is the goods. The camera's probably too far away to see, but that's unreal. A good way of eating wild pork. I promise, it tastes beautiful. A lot of people don't rate it. Maybe I'm just crazy, or I don't know, but that's a really cool way. Like, say if you got the footy on, cook up this, like, awesome way of using your wild pork. I just, off camera, actually just smashed half one. It is so good. I don't like eating on camera. That's why I don't usually eat them. But I thought, being wild pork, I just thought maybe the chef eating a bit up for you. That, dudes, is so good. If you watch this video and you get anything from it, tag, comment, post me in it. That there, wild pork at its... Sorry, I covered my hand up. You probably can't even hear me. that there is wild pork at its best. As a burger like that, it is unreal. Like, don't want to swear on YouTube, but it's bloody unreal. Like, it is so good. A lot of people will just hunt pigs and leave the meat behind. And to a degree, I understand it in regards to a lot of them are scavengers and get on dead and all that sort of jazz. And people say, oh yeah, well, they eat dead dogs or dead foxes. They get on the dead and eat the bait from that. Do your own research. This is a cooking channel. This is a cooking episode. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you should be looking for and all that sort of jazz in this sort of thing, but wild pork is a fantastic game meat. Like, it truthfully is. It's very tasty. When you do it in a snitty, like a lot of people talk about gamey flavors, I find I don't understand gamey flavors. I get ruddy flavor from a buck and like a real strong testosterone flavor from an older boar. They do taste quite full on, but it will just say gamey for the, for the context of things. You add the buttermilk, the seasoning, the breadcrumbs, and you add something like a coleslaw. It just tastes like a really good meat. Like, I'm really proud of that burger. It's pretty basic, really. Coleslaw and a steady. Like, at the end of the day, it's a pretty easy burger to make, but sensational. Like, I would have no dramas cooking this up for people, and like say the footy's on, or anything like that. People coming over, cook this up. My missus loves it. You could cook the snitty how it is, just without the burger and the coleslaw. Bit of salad, some chips, bit of lemon. Yeah, fantastic bit of food.